Welcome to the presentation of Brodersen RTU series. We'll start with the bricks first. When you think of our solution, you think of Lego. So it's like you're having a lot of Lego pieces which you can put together. And the advantage of that is if you have a small system, use a few. If you have a large system, use more. And the brick style also allows you to put in more communication modules, SFP, RS232, 485, X amount of LAN ports, so you can always scale the solution to match your exact needs. So how do we do it? It's pretty simple. Take the pieces, the backplanes, put them together. When you hear the click, job done. Put them on the DIN rail, you're ready to go. Another advantage of having it in two pieces is that you can have hot swap. That means mean time between repair are extreme short. Put it in, off you go. While we have the card in the hand, might as well pay attention to the CPU. We have a fairly large CPU on each module, and the advantage of having a CPU in a module is that you can have extreme amount of diagnostics. Temperature, voltage, even measuring how many times the relay has been on and off. But also, we can utilize that CPU to control the fault conditions. Imagine the CPU is dead, then this card will take over. So in case of fault, we program it to say, go high, go low, or stay. So that means it's pretty safe. Right, now we have the CPU. It's also kind of like brick style. You can't not really see the difference between these two. Well, one of them is 900 MHz, another one is a quad core with AI processor and an extra real-time processor for Cell2 applications. What's the difference? For you, not really anything. You slide this one in and program it with the exact same program as the other one. The main difference is the big one, microsecond scan time, the small one, millisecond scan time. More than enough for most systems, but when you go up to the very, very big systems with thousands and thousands of IOs, this is what you need. Let's talk about the advantages of the brick style RTUs. First of all, it gives you the possibility for 3 different types of redundancy. The first type of redundancy, that's the full redundant. The second type of redundancy, that's the normal one you know from the PLC series, where you just have 2 CPUs, 2 power supplies. That's the normal one. And in my opinion, the most safe one. That's where you can put it into 3 cabinets, CPU in 1 cabinet, IOs in the second cabinet, and the last CPU in the 3rd cabinet. So that means you can actually have a fire in a cabinet without compromising anything. The brick style also supports that we're having fiber optic, SFP modules, and so on and so forth. Pay attention to here. You don't have to have the IOs in the same cabinet. These one here, they're Ethernet, so they can actually be extended pretty long. In the utility sector, redundancy is a must. But what also is a must, that's also cybersecurity. Not being cybersecurity compliant, but cybersecurity certified. We are certified, so it's native developed for that. And when you're in our sectors, it's also important to have the right protocols. 61850 client server with GUIs, DNP3, DNP3 WITS, HSR, PRP, PTP, time synchronization, and so on. OPC UA, MQTT, we got it all. Redundancy, protocols, cyber certification, all that, it's a must. But if you're compromised and you're having thousands and thousands of RTUs in your installation, what do? We have Odin's Eye. With Odin's Eye, you can firmware update them, use templates, program them, take backups of your complete infrastructure. No more a man in a van. One click, deploy to your whole fleet. Patches, security updates, all of that. One of the major challenges by having a large infrastructure is that you need to firmware update all your devices and you need to take backup of programs. A second thing you need to consider is how to deploy new stations. By using our Odin's Eye, you can deploy templates and you can attach a program to that template and just download it to the station. That means you can centralize your people to be in the top rather than the bottom. No more a man in the van to do firmware updates. We divided it pretty simple with devices, groups, geolocations, and so on. Just to give you a very quick glimpse of it. It is groups, it could be Germany. And in Germany you have different, of course, cities and regions. So in this case here, we have Solstock. Red means there's something wrong, green means it's good. And you can go online and do exactly the changes you need to do. Imagine this, firmware update a whole city with 1 click. Take backup of all your programs with 1 click. This is what Odin's Eye can do for you. So if you want to know more, get in touch with us and we will show you what it really can do.